Hello, ladies and gents, I am the Rev. Welcome to Biomutant, a game developed by Experiment 101 and published by THQ Nordic. Boy, man, THQ Nordic has been kicking butt with the games over the last few years. Not all of them. Some of my favorite games, man, like I think it was Darksiders 3, where you play the lady with the one of the four horsemen. Oh, I love that game. Now, the game currently is going to come out tomorrow, May 25th, 2021, and is currently priced at $59.99. Now, you never know. They could put a 10% off deal here on Steam, but you never know. From my understanding, I think it's releasing across all the platforms. So, you know, it's up to you what you guys want to follow. We're going to do, of course, the PC here is what we do at TheRevPlays. And the developers describe the game as an open-world, post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG. Whew. Damn, that's a mouthful. We're going to start a new game. Went in, screwed around with the controls a little bit. Yep, new slot.
Encode your DNA.
All right, and if you're curious, yes. I got my graphics card cranked all the way up. I got a 5700 XT AMD card. Graphics are a little fuzzy. They need to tighten that up, but it's all good. Okay, so we got to choose our breed. And each one of these descriptions says where their strengths are. Nimble and dexterous. Really? That's the way the strong guy, you got to make him look bucktooth? Really? Yeah, lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Rex. Rex is an extraordinarily developed physical and mental challenges. Okay. So that would be... Oh, wow. Tough and resilient. All right, FIP. All right, so that, yeah, that's definitely right there. That'll be the mage version. So he really gives you nothing, this bottom guy. So what I'm think we're gonna do is we're gonna roll. I'm gonna mix two classes, right? Because you can throw spells, you can shoot guns, you can swing weapons. We're gonna do weapons and guns. Maybe a spell every once in a while. I don't know. The way they've got the system set up, I don't know about switching back and forth. So, you know, you're going to want something for up close and distance. So he has good energy regen. Yeah, but it doesn't move the agility at all. And you get a little bit of health and a little bit of vitality with that guy. You know what? Screw it. Lack of mental prowess. That's cool. We're not going to roll with that. So we'll do that. Define your character's starting attributes. See more detailed explanations of what each attribute has. Press with the start.
Define your genetic structure.
Here we go. Vitality. Health. Armor. Oh, it is really hard to tell which one it's even talking about. And whatever. Okay, so. Oh, wow, his face changed from the guy, test character I made. Interesting. Think. All right, so we got move speed. That doesn't look too bad. We have multiple ways to bring this up, so see what a randomized does. Okay, here we go. So we got vitality, strength, and agility. We'll go right there.
Choose a genetic resilience.
But how are we supposed to know which one to pick? No, we're just going to keep it in the center because I have no idea.
Choose your first style.
Oh, first style. Okay. Oh, cool. There we go. Let's go with that.
Pick your main color.
As bright as we want. We can do any color we want, huh? You know, so far, purple seems to be the only one. Oh, there we go. No, I like that blue. All right.
Choose your detail color.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
Pick a class.
All right. So this is the next big one. The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue, chosen life of outlaw, da-da-da-da-da. So your guns are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine grants extra damage. Ranged weapons attack 10% more damage.
Psy-freak.
Yeah. If you want to roll like a battle mage, I tried it. I don't like the way you got to switch between, I don't know.
Saboteur.
Dual wielder.
Sentinel. Saboteur. Command. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye.
Kind of like his look. I'm not sure how the weapons are set up, whether we have to do have to buy ammo for weapons or not. So,
Commando.
So that looks like he's going to be handling more of the raw. In other words, this guy's pistols, this guy's rifles. We'll go rifles.
Commando chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled
nice
past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
All right. Ooh. Why did I pull my weapon out? Okay. Oh, geez, I'm glad I turned...
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Well, we're going to have to pick light blue because that's what I picked for a character, so...
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Yeah, I'll be bright. And then that way we can bring a little dark in here and there.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
So that gives me the impression we're going to have a choice in the matter.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
All right. We got light, somewhat light. Okay.
Right is always right.
No, not really. But, you know. Uh-oh.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Is he eating there? Whoa! Oh! Oh, get some, dude! Oh, that did not work very well. Oh.
Better make a run for it.
Yeah,
this is
out.
not the time nor place to end this story.
Good. Looks like I locked onto him. First time I went through, I couldn't lock onto anything. Really important if you can do that and then maybe switch. But
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
yep, that's gonna boom. Nope, can't go back. Okay.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Aim the camera towards the enemy, target them with ranged attacks, or reload your ranged weapon, press RB. Keys used for dodging. Special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be... Okay.
Swoop.
That's what I'm talking about. See, nice switch between the two. What? Nobody drop anything? No goodies. Nope. Okay. We've got some kind of a robot companion. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Oh, so there is limited ammo in certain aspects. Some enemies have a resistance or weakness to different special weapons, so use them wisely. There we go. Which has to spin on. So here we go. EG Mont or Pew Pew. The normal one. Okay. And let's see. We got Clincher Knife. Alright. Oop. That'd be medics. Automatic supply. Bags like this contain items that help you heal. Of course it does. Yep. So we don't regen over time, which sucks. Oh, and it is randomized. Okay. Alright, so we wanted to use it. We just go like this and use. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, this is working much better with this kind of a breakdown. Okay, what do we got? That's the way it wants us to go, so maybe there's goodies in here. Okay. Terrific. Question is, how much is there going to be of hidden stuff? Uh-oh.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Oh, crap! Okay. Cool, cool. Ooh, 250. Duration 2 seconds. And obviously, that means death until we find something that will allow us to go through it. That's uncool, man. Okay. What's that? Polyum and clink. Okay, so that must be for upgrades. That would be, yeah. You got anything? No. I assume we're going to be crafting things here and there. Make you wonder if they're going to have, you know, hidden stuff anywhere. Really? Think I'd be able to go up that? Oh. This is what it looks like when you run. Doesn't seem like a real big difference, but... Large shields, yep. Wrong button. Jeez, man, you're just gonna stand there like a giant turd. Well, that's not what I wanted. I'm out of ammo, I guess. Ooh, upgrade time. Defeating enemies and completing quests gives you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. Get 1 point that you can unlock skills in the Wong Fu perks menus. Okay. Before I do that, let's see if anybody's got any goodies. Alright, character level up. You level up, you can increase by 10. Pick which entry you want to increase from the list. Okay. We got vitality, strength, intelligence, agility, charisma, barter, and luck. Raises your crit and your loot chance.
Flexity flex.
For special attack, close combat, one-handed slash. Okay, what do we got? We can already do single slash. All right, so what's this? XXY. Finish a one-handed melee chain with 3 strong slashes. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy with it will fill up 1 super Wong Fu icon. Okay. Okay, so you'll be able to combine them and reach super Wong Fu state. Yeah, so every time we level up, we got to come in and upgrade all our shizite. Oh, what's this gear stuff? You can change equipment and weapons. Okay. The circle represents a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in the outfits menu. Okay.
sharp and shiny.
Right, in one hand, offhand. Our pants. What's on our head? Oh, where'd I pick that up? Not even on my head.
Nice topper.
Well, that doesn't look the same. Okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
So the once was must be us. So that's just going to be basically used to help us. Possible search attacks are prompted in the lower right corner of the screen. Press the indicated input while it's shown will trigger your special attack. Okay. Alright. That actually should work pretty darn good for us, I think. Like I said, all depends on what we do with our range, you know, when we're fighting. Come on, I want to fight more stuff.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
See anything? We got nothing.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I almost fell off. That looks like that would probably kill us. I really don't want to die in the first episode. Else. Wait a minute. Can I go in here? No. Standard double jump.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under
Let's
distress.
go use our super
Blobs
stuff.
that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Oh, geez.
That will come in handy.
Ooh, I like that. Run on. You collect bio-blobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. Okay. Mutations part of the menu. Right? That's our map. Okay. Mutations. PSI powers biogenetics and to upgrade your resistances. Okay. Okay, so I have 3 of those. Mouth moths. To use mouth moth, press the input you have bound the ability to while facing an enemy. This will infect a small humanoid enemy. Will infected enemies attack their allies instead. Ooh, that seems like a really good. What's this next one? Okay. Oh, okay. So we got anti-heat, anti-cold. Yeah, we'll unlock it. Okay, so it's hold the left trigger and then B, and I can fire it off. Okay. And resistances wise, I'll put in anti-cold because the one thing I don't want is getting frozen in place. Whoop. Damn it. Okay, let's see how bad my parkour skills are. Whoop. Whew. There we go. As usual, I'm trying to do too many things. We got here, have the regen, 5 small health pack, okay. Oh wow, look at that, we got all kinds of crap now. Yeah, we need to go back to the regular ammo. Okay, so I should, there we go. Got the regular ammo now. What do we have here?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Alright, so these guys are munchkins compared to us humans. Alright. But obviously this is the world that we left them. Okay. You found a puzzle. There's around the world. Yeah. Switch nodes. Okay. Rotate. Yeah. Okay. Each node has a certain position, must be rotated to complete the puzzle. Yep. Okay. Alright. That was easy.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay. Well, given enough time, anything, the Earth will start over. You can give it 1 billion years.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Is that what they call electrocution? Brain melt?
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
No, it's not. There we go.
There you go.
Cool, let's keep the puzzles about that level. I'm not very good at puzzles. I cannot wait to... You can modify your little bug too. Uh-oh, here we go. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their heads. And after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing left. Okay.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
I better.
Chop it up.
Nice. Get away from him. Try that again.
Almost there. That paid off.
That whip completely paid off.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
All right, let's grab everything we can. That's it. Oh, there we go. What's up, dude?
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't... There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Okay, what? Remember what?
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Okay, well, unity obviously is a union of some sort, so what's at stake?
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings. Accessibilities, okay. Might do that. See if we can take out that weird language and just give us the words. A long time ago. Go, little dude running. I don't think there's anything in this area. Now, this is a memory, so there probably wouldn't be. Best before. So is that the guy we're talking to now?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here.
Yeah, he probably told her.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. I assume we gotta go through the walkway. Cute story so far. You know, I do like the way they're doing the tutorial here. They're slowly, you know, taking a bit, but we're getting through all the basics of the story. It's a lot better than a lot of the games I've seen. And this is kind of an indie developer. I mean, it's not that big of a developer. So, let's see. There we go.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
Makes sense.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
My hat changed. Got him.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Yeah, how many are we gonna need?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say.
What is 12 months?
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay. Oh, look at how he swim. Oh, so cute. Oh, I died. That's so... Why did I die? Oh, well. That's fine. It's a quicker way to get up here to do this. So, that's weird. We're going to have to figure out water. I know there's stuff we do with it, so... Ooh, that works well.
Now that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
That was him.
Wherefore, were we?
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
All right, how do you know it's end of days?
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Yeah, that's water.
Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
That looks like a mount.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Yeah, move furbo. No matoaha.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Yeah, how do we defeat the World Eaters is the big question.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. Fate of the world. Can we speak to him again? What's up, dude? No? Wow, boy, he just had a rough go of it, eh? All right, folks, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop right here because this video is going to wind up being an hour if I don't by the time I get done editing, because I stare at a lot of menus and have to edit a lot of stuff out. So, if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. Subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to pick up the game? If so, what kind of class are you going to run? Talk to me. As always, keep your heads down. Hey, all guns. Up. And I am my angry, angry little man. I'll see you again real damn soon.